All of you can come in. Thank you very much. Excuse me for one moment. Okay, it's the very, very first day of a new month, everybody. Alright. Now, if I can find certain little activities that we can do today with the stuff that we have in the room, then today would be wonderful for that. I do have something really, really big to tell you. It's something that we've done before, but I just want to just have the whole Minton, get in on it, because something will be going on today. When I say that, for a particular day, something will be going on. Something will actually, really, really big be going on. But so anyway, I'll get to that later. I know that you'll all be really looking forward to it. But, so anyway, today is August 1st, the first day of the dominant month of Leo season. So I want to talk a little bit about just the routine of how today is going to work, and then I'll get into it. So, what's going to happen is we're going to be going over the meeting, okay? I'm going to be going through the meeting of today of all the things I'm going to be going over, okay? And then everything, along with that, okay? So Moon's going to be in Capricorn for today and tomorrow, and also yesterday. Then, what's going to be happening is we're going to read a little bit out of The Missing Element, just the prologue, but I don't know if all of you read that. But we're going to be reading that. I'm going to be reading that aloud with my Brooks looking glasses. Well, maybe not that, but we're going to be talking about it because it gives an introduction to The Missing Element and what what the book will be talking about, really. But not really the introduction, but just the prologue into just the negativity of the world and everything. So then what's going to be happening is then we're going to be, then after all this thing is done, I'm going to be having the Leo Clubus. Okay, I'm going to be having the Leo Clubus. And we didn't get very, very far with Everlast yesterday, so we'll be reading that other chapter right after the Leo Clubus. Okay? And then what's going to be happening, and these are going to be really, really short. These are going to take no time at all. Then I just want to tell you, and then about three, probably about 3, we will continue on with songs for Zach's concert, and also the songs for Deborah Silverman's honorary concert. Just continue with that, and maybe That's basically all we're going to be doing today. Okay, so let's see here. Now, August, as you should all know, if we recall from last year, is Mental Health Month. Okay, and it's Mental Health Month because it's that time of year where it's hot and the grass is brown and you're getting sick and tired of summer. You want a fresh new start to things, and it's hot and everything like that. And also, that's the time where a lot of people are off jobs, where a lot of people are not working. So, that allows them, when they're at home to have all these, funny, crazy, anxieties and get tired of being home, especially with the majority of the world with COVID and everything. So, as you can recall, last year, from August 15th through about, I think it was the 24th, so the 15th through the 24th, I completely communicated to you through email what was going on, and I did not have face-to-face announcements because I needed time to kind of get myself back together again because I wasn't feeling so pretty mentally. So anyway, so you all know about that. It's water under the bridge. We're going to be moving on, okay? And just let me know what you're thinking about. Let me know what you're, particularly feeling, and we'll be doing some things this month that pertain to mental health. Okay, so that's one thing that I wanted to tell you about. The next thing is that today, because it is a Saturday, we're going to be going over to the Minted headquarters again, and to lunch, and also to, what's it called? The Fletcher's room. Okay, so it's going to be really, really, really exciting again today. I'm going to do it monthly, but since we were recording at the last part of the month, then, they just decided, because August, 1st is, really, really close to like July 28th or 29th or 30th or somewhere around there, that they've decided to push it to now because it's always going to be on a Saturday when we're going to be doing this on a Sabado. So, we're going to be doing that today. As usual, remember all the normal things. Remember your germ killers. Remember to take those with you, okay? Always remember to, apply them to your face, and also, rub it on your hands, okay? So all the, safety precautionary about that. Do it before every interaction you have. We'll get on buses. This is the way that the buses are going to be working. Actually, I'm going to see here what time we're going to leave. We're going to be having lunch at about 12:45, so it should be a little bit later. So at about 11, we will be departing. Okay, at 11, we'll be leaving. Okay, this is what I want to tell you. So when we're leaving, the buses will include me on one of the buses. Kathy will not be joining us this time. Zach will be coming back and joining us for today. Okay, so he'll be chaperoning the second bus, which leaves Deborah Silverman, who is going to be chaperoning the third bus. And by the way, she is not here right now. But she'll be arriving very, very, very shortly. Okay. So those are 3 buses actually. Actually. So one bus will be me, the second bus will be Zach, then the third bus will be Deborah, and maybe Jonadel went to see if she's planning to come with us, but she said maybe, but perhaps not. So I don't really know, but she'll be along very, very shortly. As well. I'll know, if she's coming, if she shows up this morning. Okay, so you know how it all works. Remember to put it on before you get into your bus and everything. We'll go out in the driveway, and then we'll group you to whichever bus you're going on. You put the thing on. Go on the bus. Remember, two to a seat always. Okay, because you're all bigger now. I age along with this sentence. So, let's see here. So, two to a seat kind of thing. I'll be sitting up front. We'll all go on the buses down to the Hura Road, down to the Edmonton headquarters, town, square, and building. We will all drop off, and we'll all be dropping off. By the way, as you know, they got a new building. Back then, it's like back way in, say, 2014, 2013. It was in the middle of like a town square. Now it's completely, it's kind of, desolated in a rural country area. So, how that all works. So we'll drop off. You'll stay in the groups that you were on during your buses. We'll take attendance to make sure everybody is present, and we'll also do it, before we get on the buses in the driveway right here. Okay, so we'll be taking attendance, see if everyone's off the buses, blah blah blah. I would make and because when you apply the germ killer, it usually lasts for about 2.5 hours, so you should be good. But if you want to apply extra, then you can. Okay. Then we're going to be going in. There's going to be the different people as there was before. There's going to be different people with the clipboards saying who wants to do this, who wants to do that, and the actual one of the officials will be doing that, and will be crossing off who will do which thing on the little checklist, and there'll be, as was before, someone that you can go with in order to help you out and run it, and teach you how to do it. So you'll go to your little areas, do your little jobs and everything, okay? Then we're going to get on the buses at about 12:25. Then we're going to, which is going to take us 5 minutes, so about 12:30, okay? Then what's going to be happening is we're going to go to our restaurant. Now, this is from, way back in June, when we did this way at the end of June, when we were honoring Zach Callison and everything. Remember that, that we went to Sports Page, and then we would decide to go to the, Brick House. We're going to be going to Brick House today. Okay, which is in the town square. Okay, it's kind of a more compacted, small restaurant, so it would hurt to place it on killer. We'll eat there, in the restaurant itself, and we're going to be then going to the Flats and Fletch's room, which is just right off, like 2 roads down from the Edmonton headquarter building, and then we'll go help out there, and basically there's only like one person there to run things, so they'll have the little checklist, go to different areas and organize things and everything, and then we'll come back here, and we should be back about, I'm thinking, 2:45-ish. Okay? Well, no, I'm trying to think how this is. At about 2, 2:20, because they didn't say that they have a whole lot. So 2:20, we should be back. Okay, so 2:20, we should be back here. Then you're gonna give time to kind of, just kind of rest from the experience. Then at about 3:05, 3:10, somewhere around there, we're gonna be here, learning and going over our songs and everything. Okay, and basically that should be really all. Okay, yes, that is all that I really want, and then we'll be going over those songs, and I had a little session with Deborah, and I was pleasantly surprised with her singing. And speaking of Deborah, come in. How did you sleep last night? Good? Wonderful. Okay, you're here. Today we're going to be going over to the headquarters. We're going to be heading over to the mentioned headquarters, and they already know how it works and everything, so we'll be, getting on buses and everything. We'll be going over there, helping them out, then having lunch at a place I've never been to, Brick House, and then we're going to be heading to the Flats and Fletch's room, helping out there, and then coming back. So what's going to happen is you're going to be one of the chaperones. I'm going to be another chaperone of another bus, and then the third bus, Zach will be joining us here in just maybe 5 to 15 minutes. He'll be arriving. So yeah, 3 buses, 3 mentioned individuals such as myself. So that is really what the big thing for today is. And you'll see how it all works. I don't want to have to repeat every little thing that I said. But I just gave you the overview. So that is that for today. Okay. Now, if I wonder if there was really anything else before we get into the Leo Club is for today. Oh, yeah. So what we need to do, what this whole mention needs to do is, I'm going to be having you all, if you have the copy of the book, then I want you to grab that out, okay? And, if you have it with you, then take it out. If you don't have it with you, I want you all to go grab your copy of The Missing Element and then bring it here. Okay? So, I'm just going to tell you that this mention will be going in directions of reading more. Okay, so this fall we're going to be getting into a lot of short stories and things, American literature as well, of one of the classes that they'll be offering this fall over at the Kindluck Academy here, one of the English classes. So we'll be definitely we'll be definitely reading a lot this fall, just to let you know, which I will be here for officially. So I'll be able to run things really swimmingly. So actually go grab that copy. I need to go grab my own night copy, and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody. So, now I told you that we're not going to be having this as a part of the meetings. However, I was just reading through the book, and I just thought that this would be better if you read it on your own for your own benefit. But we're gonna read just the prologue of it, because I find it something that this whole mention would be appropriate for this whole mention, and it's really important for what the book is going to be getting into if you have read it yet. Okay. So the prologue is on page 11, So if you go to page 11, it says, Prologue, we were missing the wisdom of the elders. And I'm going to be reading, if you don't mind. Okay, good. So we're missing the wisdom of the elders. You know, all the other stuff, you could read on your own. I just wanted to read this, out loud for you. Just this particular section out loud. Just, as a collective. So, on page 11, we're missing the wisdom of the elders. So it says, if I were to speak from your perspective, okay. So it says, I've got good news and bad news. So let's get the bad news out of the way. We do not have enough oil, clean air, water, and gas to support the number of people on our planet. We do not know how to, and I'm going to continue. Do I stop? Because it's not real important for me to read this with this going. So remember, at 11, we're all going to get going, okay? Wonderful.